What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Almiron's Army. Of course, in the last episode you guys would have seen that we did manage to put some squads out there, but Almiron did not play. How did we get on without the man himself? Find out in the episode today. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the series, please do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into the MLS for the week. So to start things off for today, just wanted to show to you guys that Andrea did claim his Almiron from the last giveaway or the previous couple of episodes that we did. So just to sort of round it off, you guys can see that he accepted, and that will be Miguel Almiron gone to a guy that supported the video, so appreciate that. Moving on to the first team then, as you guys saw in the last episode, and yeah, we did manage to score 301 points in Division 2, which is a lot better than we've been doing recently. However, we did sort of gamble on the fact that San Jose would have a good game against LA Galaxy, and I mean, 1-1, it's not the end, it's not like completely terrible, but I was hoping they would do a lot better, and it looks like I just picked everyone that played poorly, except Espinoza, and a lot of the San Jose guys did do well, but we did not pick the right ones, unfortunately. However, Daniel did get a last man tackle, which is always great, and weird to see that our goalkeeper was the best scoring player in the lineup. So yeah, we did get 500 XP from it, so at least it's something. It was on for Essence for a little bit, but didn't last very long. Moving on to the second team, then we did get a goal with Navarro, which is fantastic. Escobar had a great game, so happy I put him in the second team, and Daniel of course done well, but Ondrich and Biro looks like he was the wrong captain because they conceded two, but yeah, and I was going to put it on Navarro, which is a little bit annoying, but again, that's hindsight, I didn't do it, so yeah. We scored 331, which is better than the first team, and managed to get 3 Essence from that, so I'm going to add that to our spreadsheet, that we got an additional 3 Essence, which pulls us up to 98 Essence now. And our third and final team, Bond got a clean sheet, which is fantastic, and we did partner him with Sivichenko, which is, it was a risk because he wasn't nailed to be playing or anything. And yeah, I guess a little bit. Well, I don't know how to feel about this one because we were going to put Escobar and captain him, but we didn't, and yeah, I guess ultimately at least we got 3 Essence, we'll take that, and of course we only got 3 Essence because we bought a Martinez card for 30 odd P, which looks like, for 3 Essence it was worth it, I guess, so we'll add that to our Essence count, and now you'll see we have, we can, if we want, craft again, because we have reached over the 20 mark now, and I think I'm going to leave this one down to you guys in the comments. Do you think I should craft, or maybe, I haven't looked into it too much, but I think you can save the Essence for like next season, the new craft and stuff. I guess we don't really know how it's going to work. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave that one down to the comments rather than just craft straight away in the video. But you can see here, so we got one team that remains in Division 2, and both our Division 3 teams go to Division 2. So now all of our teams are going to be in Division 2, which is decent. We'll take that, where they probably should be anyway. But of course, Almiron has been not helping us out recently. But of course, he is back in the lineups now for the foreseeable future. Yeah, the classic, or the commons and stuff, not really much to talk about, and Wilson didn't play again, so a little bit unlucky there. But yeah, so let me know in the comments, what do you guys think we should do with the 20 Essence? Do you think we should craft? Do you think we should maybe wait to see what the new crafting Essence stuff is? Maybe we could do that. Not too sure where to go there with that one, but yeah, there are 3 teams. That is the results we got for the weekend. Now, with the game weeks being all over the place at the moment, we are back now to build the lineups with you guys. However, I am going to talk a little bit about the business, or my thoughts, ideas about what else is happening in the gallery. We're just going to build the lineups first, and then talk about the business after, which is a bit weird because usually we do it the other way around. But yeah, just with the game weeks being weird timing, Yeah, we're going to build the lineups now. And of course, I have been using Predictify to help me decide on where to go. With that being said, I will say that it looks like Angulu's only projected to possibly not start. Therefore, I'm contemplating using him. Navarro looks pretty nailed though, and yeah, waiting to see on the other teams, but I'm pretty convinced what I'm going to pick anyway. So I'm going to plug it in, and if I change anything, then of course I can update you guys. Starting with the man himself in we're going to go with Daniel. If you see me looking to the side, I am looking at my other monitor to see my notes to remind myself what I've actually picked here, or because obviously I've had a little look. And yeah, so my plan is to try and sell Rodriguez, but I'm going to sell him after this game week concludes. But the only reason for that is because I mean, it says here 70%. I'm pretty sure there's a high chance he could get dropped. So I'm going to attempt to sell him before he does, hopefully. So we're not going to include Rodriguez in the lineups this week, and we're going to go instead with Mr. Costa. Then I've got Espinoza, of course. I think this team is pretty much going to be the same every week. Espinoza, Bamba, Almiron. I think this team is other than maybe we would put Rodriguez, but this team is pretty pretty happy with this one most weeks. That is probably going to be our main team for most weeks. Yeah, even though Bamba has a bit of a tough game, I just think he's a great player. Of course, Almiron, you guys know, and Espinoza, probably the best player in our gallery right now. So yeah, and then the San Jose defense just makes sense. Then moving on to the second team, going to go with Daniel Biro, although yeah, I'm not too sure why he's an F. Maybe I'll have to revise that decision later on, but we're going to go with Biro. That's what I've written down, so we're going to go with Biro. Then Almiron, pop him in. I might have to switch around some of the Almiron cards, because I also have Tolo and Navarro. So yeah, we're probably going to have to put the midfielder one into this lineup. So let's do that one. There we go. Then we're going to have Navarro here. Let me turn this off. Navarro. And then we're going to have... did I just say Tolo? Yeah. Yeah, Tolo. There we go. There we are. There's the second team. Of course, we'll have to reinsert our other Almiron into the main team. Go and do that now before I forget. There we go. 12% Almiron in he goes. There we go. So the first and second team completed. I would say, yeah, Biro, not too sure why he's an F. Maybe he's suspended or something like that. So I'll have to check that one. Although Tolo at home, pretty nice. Pretty nice to be at home. However, and he scores pretty good. But against Columbus Crew might be a bit difficult. Navarro, pretty confident with, should do well. It's between him and Bamba are like, kind of 50-50. I rate both of them, but Bamba being more of a winger, I'd rather have him in the main team. And then, of course, Almiron speaks for himself. And then in the final team, we've got Bond, because he just is not selling, unfortunately. Escobar again, I don't know why it says 40%, but yeah, I just don't understand why they keep dropping him. For me, he's their best defender. Then we round off the squad with Ondrej, of course, Almiron, and this is the last one, which is kind of like, we can kind of go with anyone. We could put Joseph in there, but then it makes it not, it can't go for a streak, so maybe not. Angulu, like we said, only 65%. Arta's a bit more nailed, so yeah, I think we'll go with Arta just because he's more nailed to play. Perhaps not the best scorer, but yeah, there we go. So we've got the Houston boys in there against San Diego, which of course probably not going to go that well for Houston, considering San Diego have been doing fantastically this season. But yeah, we've essentially just got a Houston stack with Almiron captain. Then we've got a heavy San Jose influence, and then Bamba and Almiron, and then we have just sort of the leftovers in the middle squad. And yeah, so what does that leave us with then? We'll go on to my cards. Almiron, and not in a lineup. Oh, I haven't added. Sorry, that's silly of me. So we'll use this Almiron in a warm up probably, and we haven't included, who have we not got in here? Oh, Joseph Martinez, which I can't see. Oh, because it's still ticked. Silly. Yeah, so Joseph Martinez as well is one that um, yeah, we haven't used, so we'll probably just throw them. Likely, we'll just throw them into an all-star or something for XP. But yeah, they are going to be our lineups going into the game week, and yeah, I'm going to try and sell Rodriguez as well. Rodriguez is officially up for sale, like I said in the video there, and I don't think there's much else. Not well, yeah, only these two not in a lineup. So of course we are absolutely utilising all the players at our disposal. And yeah, I did want to quickly show you guys the warm up team. However, you can see one game has been played and the goalkeeper has let me down already. And for some reason, I don't know why. Or two things. As of recording this, obviously this is the last bit in the video. Fortunately, Navarro has managed to pick up a goal. They played a bit early, so of course, make sure you come back to next episode to see how this team finishes off. But Navarro has started off fantastically, literally scored a penalty in like the 90th minute, so a great start to one of our teams and towards the streak. But another thing to note, I don't know, I'm interested to see, let me know in the comments down below. I keep like the past couple of weeks, I think this has happened 2 weeks in a row now. I've submitted a common MLS team, like you guys, I said in the video I would do, and it just vanishes when the game week starts. So I'll be interested to see if this happens to other people. You can see here it says I've only got 6 lineups, and my common is in All Star, and there's no common for MLS. So yeah, I just wanted to ask maybe you guys if you've have the same thing. I don't know, maybe it's something to do with this. No, it still shows 6. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm wondering if any of you guys also experience the same thing where you submit a common lineup but then it just doesn't submit for some reason. Bit of a weird one, but yeah. Obviously, a great little, a great end to the episode. Of course, with Navarro getting a goal, and you guys are gonna have to come back next week to see how well these teams do. Of course, in the next episode, yeah, the game weeks are making it a bit weird to plan for, because if we go to the next game week, Navarro is playing again against LAFC, but he's the only player playing in my entire gallery. So it makes it a bit weird. I don't really know what's going to happen next episode. However, we might craft in the next episode, depending on what the comments say. So yeah, in the comment section down below, let me know. 1, does your common things keep vanishing? And 2, do you think I should craft? Of course, I have been looking into the whole like crafting situation next year, and essentially, I'll bring it up just so you guys can visualize it. But essentially, my essence would get 20 times, I think it is. But then it's like I need 1,000 to craft. So I'm thinking it's probably just better if I use this essence, especially before I get to tier 4 plus. I'd rather just do 2 tier 5s. But then part of me is also thinking, do I just want to wait for the new season cards? But yeah, I'm happy to do it for content if you guys should want to see me craft now. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. But I'm really undecided actually. Let me know what you guys are going to do with your essence. Are you saving it for like the new season, even though we have to have 1,000 essence to craft? Or are you guys just pulling it now? Because I feel like if you do it now as well, the market is so low that you're just going to get a card that you can't sell. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do, boys. I think this is all MLS. Okay, so it's 54% MLS and 45% neutral, which is a bit strange because I wonder where I've picked up neutral essence from. I'm not too sure because I'm only really playing MLS at the moment, but yeah, I'm sure you guys will probably know in the comments down below. So lots to leave in the comments, so please do get back to me. I need the feedback so it can help improve the series and stuff like that moving forward. If you guys are still enjoying it as well, let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to see in these videos like going forward in the future, or if you guys prefer me to perhaps finish perhaps the MLS season a bit earlier and focus on next year content, if that makes sense. Like the up and coming seasons, maybe more. There's going to be definitely for sure loads more scouting videos on the channel. I'm going to look to do like you know, what should we say, like so you know how I done it for the MLS this season. We done like our top 10 cheap beasts, starting goalkeepers in the MLS. Same thing, but for the starting leagues. With that being said, if you've made it this far into the video and you consider yourself a league expert, so if you are, you know, Bundesliga expert, Serie A expert, whatever it is, then do contact me on Twitter, please, or whatever in the comments if you want, if you don't have Twitter, or Discord, and I would greatly, appreciate your help in making them videos in the future, and of course I'll shout you guys out in the video and things like that. For those of you guys that have seen the videos on the MLS in that, I guess, before, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. If you guys are a bit new to the channel, maybe you're not too sure, but essentially, if you're a league expert, I'll work with you to make a video and then shout you out in the video. Yeah. That is pretty much, I guess, Almiron's army wrapped up for the week. Yes, guys, that is us rounded out for the week. Of course, if you guys have enjoyed the MLS and you're enjoying the series, then show me by leaving a like. I do really appreciate all the support on the channel recently. It just motivates me to keep doing it, you know, and keep going with YouTube and pushing. Even though this is like, I guess, quote unquote, like the off season or whatever, but I'm still trying to push content out there. I've noticed definitely for sure some other content creators have like slowed down, but I just want to keep maintaining that consistency and pace, and hopefully it pays off in the future. But yeah, we'll see. Of course, please do remember to subscribe if you're new around here, and we'll catch you guys in a future video. Peace.